making decorations to decorate our home for Christmas. I'd like to welcome everybody to Vlogmas Day One. It's a collaboration and it's hosted by Calissa at Sunday in the Suburbs and Annalisa at Creative Curious Learning. And this will be the kickoff to our Christmas decorating. Thanks for joining. And all the other ladies will be listed in my comments below. So please watch. The first decoration I'm going to show you is a kit that I got from Michael's last year. And it makes 3 little lacy Christmas trees. And it's all paper. And first off, you have to make a little box, and then you put that stick or skewer into the box. And then each tree has about 10 little pieces that go on top of each other on the skewer. And in between that, they have a little bead so that it's separated out nice. So, I'll show you how this goes together. So you can see here that the little beads separated all really nice and make it look all nice and separated. They're very cute trees. I also noticed that they're kind of wobbly, so I ended up gluing the trees to the box, and then I glued the box to a wooden stand. And I used them in my Winter Wonder Fairyland that I put up at Moorbridge Senior Center. And there's a video if you want to look at that. I hung these wreaths up in my kitchen again, but I added a bell to each one, just to make it look a little nicer. This is a decoration I made for my bathroom, but I decided it needed more. So this is what I did. I was watching Ginger Chick Rehab. That's her YouTube channel, and she does some great DIYs and Christmas decorations. And I got this idea from her to add more to my little basket. And she has some wonderful ideas. I decided to put 2 more trees in there, some pine cones, just in little piles. I think that should be good now. And I'm going to add some white paint. And just, I think it's good. And what I have done is I put my little bottle trees on wooden spools of thread. I bought a box of old threads, and they were in the wooden spools at a garage sale. And I saw somebody on YouTube doing that, so I decided that's what I'd do for my bottle trees. So these are all those trees are on spools of thread, and then I just put some pine cones in there, and I put this ribbon around the basket. I think it looks nice. I don't know, you can just keep adding stuff and adding stuff. And this kind of stuff is just out of a thing I bought. Kind of a potpourri. I'm not gluing those in because it's not going to stay in the basket forever because I will take it out. And I'll use the basket again. But there we go. I think that's good. I think it looks nice and full. And I'm going to put that on the back of my toilet in my bathroom. That's a little bit of Christmas. There's our 3 little projects. 2 wreaths. And a table candle holder. Or whatever you want to use it for. I'm sure you could put a vase of flowers in there if you wanted. So this is what we did in this video. It's all the traditional Christmas colors. And I just have a little candle in there, but you could put a bigger one if you want. And of course, it's not a real candle. But they make such nice candles. Well, I have a few little projects on the go. These are the little paper trees that I just finished making. And I'm painting my wooden trees white this year just to freshen them up. And I'll decorate those. These little houses, I'm going to do something, make them look Christmassy. And I've glued 2 of these together with some wood glue. I'm going to let that dry for quite a while. And that clamp isn't working. I'll let those dry for quite a while, and and I'm going to make another table centerpiece. So that's what I'm up to today. I'm just painting these trees all white. Quite like it. I quite like them white. I think it freshens them up. Okay, I glued those 2 together like I told you, and now I'm putting the feet on. I put the feet on, and now I'm putting the beads on. Oops. Now I'm putting the beads on, and I'm putting them with the hole facing out because it gives it more of a place to glue. Because if I glued here, there's just this little bit would catch. I think they'll hold better if it's here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to put the beads all the way around. A block of floral foam, and I glued it on there. And now I'm going to take greenery and put it all around. So I'm starting off with this one, yeah. So I'm going to cut them all apart and then cut these all apart, and then we'll put them all around to start the bottom layer. And I just kept adding greenery and more greenery and more greenery until it got all up and around. And then I added this really sweet little bird on top. And I think that makes a lovely little decoration. And I'm going to work on my bedroom wreath. So let's take it off the wall and see what we can do. And here I'm just taking some of the eucalyptus out of the wreath and shifting it around a little bit here and there. And I'm going to add lamb's ear. Lamb's ear is always a good decoration or stuff to use for winter decor because it has that beautiful silvery tone with a little white white silvery, and to me it makes me think of winter. So here I'm just putting the lamb's ear all around the wreath to give it that little bit of shimmer. What I do is I take the stem and I cut the branches off and make them shorter so they can be tucked neatly into the wreath. I've got the lamb's ear stuck in, and I did it halfway around the wreath and left the top with just the eucalyptus. And I'm going to make a little decoration to sit on the top to finish it off, just with some of the picks and stems I have left over from other decorations. So I hung it on the wall because then you get a better perspective of what it looks like. And I decided that I needed to add the lamb's ear all the way around. So that's what I did before I did the finishing touch. Well, there's the eucalyptus. It's all the way around the wreath now, and I think it looks very, very pretty, very winterishy. But I think it just needs to have something added to it to make it look more finished. So I went in my craft room, went in my stash, and I got a few long stems of eucalyptus that were had a little snow on them, and a few other just little evergreen branches to stick right at the top and kind of hang down into the middle. And I think that finished it off quite nicely. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make all these Christmas decorations. And this is Vlogmas Day One. And it's a collaboration with a lot of other ladies that are doing stuff to start off the Christmas season. So, I'm going to do my next Vlogmas on Sunday, so watch for that video.